Greetings LEGO fans. I'm still off for the holidays, and this means I finally have time in my schedule to build this mammoth Batmobile. This is something I've been looking forward to for quite some time because this is, on the aesthetic side, my favorite of all the Batmobiles. This is kit number 76139 and has 3,306 pieces, and I'm sure it's going to have quite a bit to see in the box. So let's open her up, see what's inside, and get this build underway. Before unboxing the Batmobile, let's unbox this DVD, which I will definitely be enjoying during this build. now that it's built, all I gotta say is wow. I mean, really, wow. I looked at this one online a lot beforehand, saw all kinds of pictures, and I was really impressed. But until you actually have it in front of you and you see it firsthand, you really just don't understand how impressive this kit is. It's not just the size, it's also the shape. This Batmobile has some sweet curves from bumper to bumper, and they have been beautifully captured in this awesome Lego set. Starting in the front, we've got this nice large air intake right in the center, which is flanked by some rather intimidating headlights. Coming down the hood a little bit, you see its nice, long, black, smooth curves, and the covers over the wheels have these excellent smooth edges. Coming to the side, we have that huge air intake, which is mounted just behind the little grappling hook. You know, the little one Batman could fire out the side, so he could hook onto something and make those extra sharp turns. Continuing down the side to the back, we have this huge, beefy muscle car tire, which are just beneath these badass tail fins. Which brings us to the back of the car, which I think is possibly my favorite view because they just made such a beautiful shape back here. These choice fins that are mounted on a smooth surface that just swoops all the way down until you reach those quad tailpipes. And sitting nicely between them, we have the exhaust for the jet engine. And that brings us to the cockpit, which you can access by sliding the dome forward and back, just as it was in the movie. Inside, we find seating for two, and on the Batman side of things, it is loaded with controls. I have not seen this many gauges, dials, and dashes in any of the vehicles before this one, and it's certainly how Batman would lay out his vehicle. And as one of the mechanical features of this kit, the steering wheel actually works, rotating the front wheels to the left and to the right. And swinging around so we can see the other side of the cockpit, we can see there's some additional controls between the seats, some big comfy headrests, and some other little buttons right between them. With the interior scene covered, now we come to the machine guns. The twin large caliber machine guns burst out of the hood at the slightest little turn of the jet engine exhaust. And just as it was in the movie, the panels covering the machine guns just fly out of place when the machine guns pop out. To display this sweet looking Batmobile, you could of course rest it on its wheels, but LEGO has also provided this nice little display stand. In front of it, we've got this little plaque, which reads out a bunch of the specs of the Batmobile, and when you mount it on top, you can rotate it around with the greatest of ease, so you can see it from all angles with minimal effort. And this brings us to the minifigures, of which this kit has 3, all directly from the movie. First up, I have to show Batman all by himself because he comes with the most epic of capes that I have seen in any LEGO figure to date. I find this exclusive cape to be a nice little addition to the set, which just makes this whole package that much sweeter. And next up, we got Vicky Vale with her camera, and the Joker, specifically the Jack Nicholson Joker, all decked out in his purple suit, purple hat, big smile, and of course, that little flower that's loaded up with those noxious chemicals that made the Joker what he is. And just like the Batmobile, these 3 get their own display stand. Little old Edge, at the top of the church where the Joker finally fell to his doom. There was supposed to be a gargoyle on either side of it, but unfortunately, my cat had other plans. So just know when you buy yours, you will have 2. And that pretty much covers that. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm most definitely impressed with this kit. It's clearly not made for play and definitely for display, but that's alright because it's so impressive, it looks great, and I'm going to say without a doubt, it is one of my favorite LEGO kits to date. If you're a Batman fan, got a little extra coin to spend, and a place to display it, I highly recommend you get this kit. And that wraps up my review of the 1989 Batmobile. I sure hope you enjoyed it because I certainly enjoyed presenting it to you. If you did, please hit the like button below. Want to know more about our releases? I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you back here next week for the next release. Until then, have a good one.